And it looks as though they're going to get him. Right, Stephen, what's happening? The internet's blown up about Celtic star Jota. A big part of the 5 trophies won under Ange Postecoglou. But reports today that he could be on his way to the Middle East following Cristiano Ronaldo, Karim Benzema and N'Golo Kante. It could be the same club that he's off to. This has come up just in the last couple of hours. It's the Saudi Arabian side, Al Ittihad. Can you imagine him going at this young to Saudi Arabia?
I mean, when you get into the kind of personal, if you're thinking about Jota's development as a player, obviously financially it's a no-brainer. But at development of a player, I think he scored a couple of goals in the Champions League last year. There's so much left for him football wise, but I just think that they obviously have so much money to spend, and from Celtic's point of view, if you're going to sell a player this summer, you might as well sell to Saudi Arabia, because you are going to get top dollar. But it probably came out of nowhere. He's won. I mean, there's been talk, obviously, the connection with Ange and some of the Japanese players maybe leaving. It seems to have come from nowhere, and it looks a bit of a runner at the minute.
Do you think a few of them could be one? I mean, Celtic always say this is the model. Everyone's up for sale if the price is right.
Yeah, I think that's, I mean, when you look at the Celtic squad, and we spoke about it often enough, there is assets everywhere.
Yeah.
You think of potentially 2 or 3 going, but they've also got probably another 4 or 5 that the Celtic fans wouldn't want to sell. All good ages, all bags of potential. So I mean, it is why Ange Postecoglou and Celtic, Michael Nicholson, they were given pats in the back last year, because the recruitment from where that squad was 2 years ago, where there wasn't very many assets after Edouard and Christie, etc., get sold down to England. You're looking about and you're thinking, where is the next big money sale coming out of Celtic? And now you're looking at the squad now and you're thinking there could be 4, 5, 6 big sales. I know Celtic fans, it's worst case scenario for them in terms of losing, but there is assets within the squad, and they are in a much stronger position for it.
They're saying this afternoon on Al Cas, the media channel from the team, they've got 1.4 million followers, the player has, saying there's only a few minor details to be sorted out with Celtic. And of course Celtic paid 6.4 million. It's not confirmed, it's not yet happened, but what do you think he would go for?
I mean, as I said, if you are selling this summer, where do Celtic rate them? I would say they've developed him as a player. You'd be looking for at least double. When you're selling to Saudi Arabia, you're asking for at the very max of what you're looking for. So could he go for 15, 16 million? And I mean, Brendan Rodgers is already coming into Celtic. He's going to spend money. I expect him to break the transfer record this summer. I would think that could happen once, maybe twice. Putting an extra 15, 16 million into it for Brendan Rodgers can only be a good thing for him.